Hey guys, I am here to talk about Megan Thee Stallion suing Milagro Gramz. So, when Tory Lanez's trial was taking place, Milagro Gramz was present and she made her stance clear. She stated that she was on Tory Lanez's side. She did not believe a lot of things that Megan Thee Stallion said. And Megan Thee Stallion is now taking action in court that this blogger is harassing her. Now, I have come across Milagro's platform, and also I think she also is on Station Head. I'm not sure what other platform she uses, but I know for sure she's on YouTube and she's also on Station Head. And the times that I have listened in, it was a little bit unbearable because when she does talk about Megan Thee Stallion, it is in a less than favorable light, and it does seem like she hates her. She does, call her, she does kind of like deem her a liar and things like that. And I feel like a lot of the ways in which she talks about Megan is unnecessary. Now, I do agree that I don't know if Megan Thee Stallion thought that deep into the lie that she told about not sleeping with Tory, but that's definitely one of the things that discouraged me from being a fan. And actually, no, that's not really what discouraged me. What discouraged me is that there's no way you can be a girl's girl. There's no way you can be relatable, right? If to your fans, you tell us that this here is your best friend, Kelsey, right? So there's certain things unspoken that we expect in that relationship between yourself and Kelsey. We expect you to have some sort of loyalty to her. We expect you to be, nice to her. And especially if you are telling your fans that you lost your parents and you don't really have that many people around you, but then you have shown us that, hey, Kelsey, this is a stable relationship that you've had in your life, and you're telling us, I think she's known her for 5 years or 6 years, somewhere there, and they stuck together like glue. And I think I was invested getting to know Megan when I was a fan of hers. I was invested because I even was thinking like these two look alike. I even started to think Megan Thee Stallion and Kelsey look alike. Only for you to turn around and sleep with Tory. And then it was another bomb dropping for me when it was like she told Kelsey to sleep with him or to form a relationship with him. Oh, I think that you two will go cute together. I'm almost looking at Megan. I don't even know what I want to make of Megan because so you told Kelsey that you guys would be cute together. You should get together. You should date him. You hooked the two of them up only for you to turn around and sleep with him. And I just think that it sounds like a person that just creates chaos and drama, and it just is not relatable for me. And that is really the reason. It was not really about the fact that she lied about sleeping with Tory because as she said, and a lot of people said, that her love life is not really our business. But the fact is the fact. If she got hurt, if she got shot, he should have never did that. And that's factual. But I think that she makes it hard to be empathetic. It's just like any villain in any story that you look, whether it doesn't matter the race of the person, whether it be white or black or whatever. Any villain in a story, or even victim, let's say, right? We're not talking about a victim who something happens to them and then they become the villain. No, we're talking about someone who they play a part in the chaos and then they wonder why is this happening to me? Oh my gosh. It's hard to feel sorry for that person. So that's really and truly where my kind of her fall from grace in my eyes comes from. Anyway, Milagro has been, I don't know, it almost seems personal. And I almost look at it in the same way that I look at how Megan Cuniff views Tory. But I can't even be mad at Megan Cuniff, because even if she feels like, oh, he's going to stay there and she's kind of like doubling down on it. I mean, should I really be mad at that? What he did was wrong. What he did was definitely wrong. So I don't know if I can really feel a way about her doubling down and, responding every time something occurs with Tory. It's rightfully so. I mean, we have someone here, whether Megan is white or black, who is standing firm and saying, hey, he abused this woman and he deserves to pay for it, regardless of the race. So I don't think I can be mad at Megan Cuniff for that. But Milagro Gramz, even I was listening to audio yesterday of her talking about how good of a man Tory Lanez' father is, when she doesn't even know Tory Lanez' father outside of her encounter with him at the courthouse, and crying and stating that, she was upset about the accusations that she was sleeping with Tory Lanez' father. But it's kind of the same thing that was happening to Megan, that she was being shamed for, whether or not she had relationships with the baby or Tory Lanez or anyone. It should not be on trial as to, it's like, let's see, if somebody does something to someone, right, they call them out of their name, or they treat them, in a way that they don't like, but, not physical. Is it then okay for that person to hit that person with a car and now they're, disabled or paralyzed or something? So it's not equivalent. I don't care, whether or not Megan slept with her friend's man or not. He shot her. He should pay for that, because that's not how society works. And that's not how it works. You don't get to physically harm someone just because of these characteristics in that person's personality, or just because of these events. And it was the same thing with George Floyd. That officer stayed and put his knee on George Floyd's neck, and it was up for the courts to decide George Floyd's fate, not that guy leaning on his neck for 8 or 9 minutes. We don't get to decide that. What you do as a police officer is you arrest that person, take them to jail, and then they're going to have their day in court. And same for Tory Lanez. Is, I don't care what she said to him or about him, or if she slept with him, that doesn't grant him the right to pull out a gun and shoot at her. Now, that's the thing about character. You can say that, hey, you don't like Megan Thee Stallion's character, because I do think that Megan Thee Stallion contributed to the chaos with a lot of the things that she did. So I just feel like, while I agree with that, I don't think that it was reason for Milagro Gramz to continuously talk about this girl and badger this girl. I mean, her page might as well be about Megan Thee Stallion strictly. So, what do you guys think? I don't know if it's a strong enough case, because I've seen people who don't like Beyonce and they talk about Beyonce day and night. So I don't know if it's a strong enough case. I think it's a little bit petty. I think that Milagro may be jealous of Megan Thee Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion is gorgeous. It appears as jealousy, maybe. Megan Thee Stallion is gorgeous. And around the time when Milagro Gramz was going down to the court, she was dressing up. She was, kind of putting herself forward as someone who was like, I don't know, what is the word when someone tries to kind of brand themselves as someone that is, I don't know. She was trying to, present herself in a certain way that Megan Thee Stallion doesn't have to even say. She was continuously saying, hey, I'm a bad B, and I'm here, and I'm dressing up, and I'm this, and I'm that, and my lipstick, and my this. Like, she'll get on the camera and do that. Like, oh, my lipstick. That's why I really can't take the videos with her sometimes, because it's like, oh, my lipstick, and my this, and my that, and da, 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 and then we got to sit there and watch that. And I don't got to, I kind of want to listen to the information, kind of like what, let me see. I'm trying to think of somebody. I don't know. You get ready off camera and you come on. You don't have a 5 to 10 conversation about your lips and lip line and all this kind of stuff. Wherein somebody like Megan Thee Stallion, even though I heard in the documentary, Megan Thee Stallion talks about moments that she was depressed, and I think that happens, because that can happen. That's valid, because she went through so much stuff, and then the world hating her and saying all kind of stuff and then doubting her, that could put her in that type of mood. I get that, but naturally, the real Megan Thee Stallion, I think Megan Thee Stallion knows that she's beautiful, knows that she looks good, so it doesn't give all of that. I can't see Megan Thee Stallion jumping on camera for 5 to 10 minutes like, oh, my lips, my this, my that, because she knows it. Innately, she knows that. And I think really the real reason as to why, Milagro is after her like that, it might be that. So, I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I think that I don't know what's going to become of this case. I wish that Megan Thee Stallion had stronger points, because I don't think it's strong enough, because I've seen other people. I don't know if she said anything or did anything defamatory. I have not dug deep enough to know whether or not there's anything defamatory. But a lot of people, there are some bloggers that are on her side supporting her. There are some bloggers that also believe that, they agree that she has been harassing Megan Thee Stallion. So I don't know what's going to happen, what's going to be the outcome, but we definitely, don't want to harass people until they start to feel depressed and in a certain type of mood. It's some sort of compassion that should be had. And I think there's something wrong. I don't know. Milagro is almost coming off as a pick-me, because it's every single time, when she is referring to Tory and the family and the dad, it's like, oh, this black man. But I can firmly say that if Tory wasn't in this situation, I don't think Tory, I guess my point is, I've never heard Tory Lanez. There's so many things that have happened to Black women. I've never heard Tory Lanez say, hey, let's, I didn't, like, for example, the Shanquella Robinson story. I didn't hear Tory Lanez speaking out and upset and saying anything. And he doesn't have to. Celebrities don't have to. Just because they're celebrities, they don't have to. But my point is, Milagro is going so hard for this man. And I can bet you anything that, God forbid, anything happened to her or somebody like her, I don't think Tory Lanez would be this passionate about it. No, we don't do things in order for somebody to do something in return. But I'm just saying that you're saying you're doing this on the basis of, oh, he's a black man. But I don't even think that Tory Lanez is the type of person to be passionate about this kind of thing for somebody else. So I don't know. It's just given unnecessary. Report what you're going to report, but you definitely want to have some compassion for people, and just not just saying stuff to say stuff. What do you guys think? Comment down below.